titles at stake.
Alright, so the questions for them are actually right in my hands.
And I have to bid you farewell for this, Gabby. I have to do this alone.
Yes, I know, it's time for me to do this alone. Like I said, I'm multifaceted, so I will be the one facilitating our Q&A for tonight. Can we give these men just one more round of applause because they deserve it. They're going into one of the hardest segments possible.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, ready or not, this is the final question and answer portion.
Let's go, Enzo! Go, Enzo!
Alright, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Alright, so yes, sir. Alright, Godfrey, go. You have joined other pageants in the past. However, some people still see it as very shallow. What do you have to say to the critics of pageantry?
For me, pageantry have a big impact to my life. So that challenges in every pageant I join is an inspiration for me. That no matter what happened, I use that challenges and inspiration to my life that I'm gonna inspire a lot of people. Even I lose, even I win. Because if you're not ready to win, you're not ready to lose. So I want to be inspiration to all of the people that no matter what happened, dreams is always there. So dreams, I believe dreams don't wait for perfect timing, but you're the one who make the perfect time. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much for those inspiring words and for sharing your 45 seconds with us. So Mr. Laguna, take a deep breath. Alright, this is your moment, make it count. What is one experience that you have been through that would completely surprise people?
In my journey in MPW, I was the unseen one. I've been in the background for all this time. And even though I was in the background, in that silence, I was building, I was growing, and I was becoming someone who is far greater than I was before. Someone who surpassed negativity and built confidence through solitude. As your Mister Pilipinas Worldwide, I want to tell everyone to keep on going in their lives because you have what it takes to keep on fighting for what you want. Because I believe that you have what it takes to become your number one. Thank you.
Thank you, very good. Very good. Teacher. So Mr. Tarlac Robbins, how are you feeling? Are you doing well?
Yes, I'm doing well and I'm proud that I'm here right now, despite of all the problems that I face.
Yeah, so I can't wait for you to show us your skills. So your question is, what do you want people to remember about JP?
Ako si John Paul Gundaya, proud probinsyano, probinsya ng Tarlac. Ako ay lumaki sa hindi kumpletong pamilya. At ako ay lumaki sa probinsya. Masasabi ko na nag-alaga sa akin. Sa murang edad, nagtrabaho ako bilang construction worker. Napakahirap. Pero dahil dito, nagkaroon ako ng dedikasyon, determinasyon, disiplina sa sarili. Gusto kong maalala ng mga kabata na may isang probinsyano tumayo sa sarili mo.
Thank you so much for sharing your words. That was very, very heartfelt.
Love you, JP!
John Bonifacio, full name. Alright, so I know that joining a pageant, I think we all feel it. There are a lot of both online praises and online criticism. How have you handle these things?
You know, as an influencer, I face criticism on every day, but I handle it by being grounded and stay authentic to myself. And there is two kind of criticism, the good one and the bad one. But I'm more focused on the good one because this will help me to achieve the dream that I want in life. And I always tell this to people that a moment of pain is worth of a lifetime glory. So keep going and keep believing in yourself. Thank you.
They're all doing such a good job.
Let's go, Enzo!
Thank you guys. Thank you to the last four of you. You guys can take a breath. Well, the rest of these guys will.
Let's go, Enzo! Enzo, let's go!
Mr. Quezon City, take a deep breath. This is your turn. All right.
Let's go, Enzo!
You said that this will be your last national pageant. What do you look most forward to accomplishing after your pageant journey?
Definitely, I would love to represent the country in the international stage. And should I do so, I will make the country proud. How? I will show them that my journey was not just a journey of just, I want to do. It's also a journey of, I want to do this because there are people who are trusting that I can push. Because I joined last year, and I want to show that my journey here is the journey of not giving up. And that is what I want to bring to the international.
Let's go!
Okay, Gia, my fellow Simpon. Okay, so you were raised by your grandmother. What is the biggest lesson that she has taught you?
My grandmother was a teacher back in Masbate as a public school teacher. She always reminded me to stay true to myself and not lie. With that, I followed this and continued on to build relationships that are genuine and lay the path down to greatness with something that is true to me and something that is in line with my happiness. Thank you.
Congratulations, Gia. Okay, Mr. Taguig, or Filipino Society of Montana as well. Zach Russell, your question is, what is your biggest learning about the Filipino culture since living here in the Philippines?
I moved here to the Philippines about 6 months ago, and there's been a lot of new things that I've learned along the way. I would say the biggest thing that I've learned about Filipino culture here in the Philippines is just how warm and embracing everybody is. You know, it's hard being a pageant because every time I go to my friend's house, they want to feed me, they want to give me food. I'm trying to keep my abs, so hopefully you guys can just, you know, keep offering, but sometimes I have to pass. But overall, everything about the Philippines I've loved. I've been embraced by everyone here, and no one has treated me any different from anyone else, even though I grew up in the United States. So I'm truly blessed to be in this position to represent you guys, and hopefully I can continue to represent the Philippines on a bigger stage.
Perfect, with a bell, and it was not me. Congratulations, and you can eat whatever you want after tonight. Okay, Mr. Paranaque. So I know you are a multifaceted person. You are a filmmaker, an actor, a model, and a mixologist. But what goal do you want to achieve in 10 years?
Thanks for that question. Yeah, that's true. In a world that we live in today, we have been wired to focus on one thing. And I've tried and tried again to focus on one thing, but it just doesn't work out. So I just dabbled into a lot of things, wore a lot of hats. And I realized growing up, even when I competed in my last pageant, that all you really have to do is just be passionate about what you do. Whatever makes you happy. You know, besides all of that, I am here now as a Filipino who's representing this country. I plan on inspiring everybody else. It could be the person watching right now. It could be on TV. And one day, maybe you can inspire a whole country. And that is my plan to represent in those stage for worldwide.
They're sweating, you guys. I think they all deserve a round of applause for standing here for so long, especially you guys waiting for your question. All right, John Wayne. So you are the Filipino representative of Italy, one of my favorite countries, guys. It is also one of the culinary capitals of the world. If you could only eat Italian or Filipino food for the rest of your life, which one would you choose and why?
If I had to choose an Italian food, I would choose carbonara. The mix of spices, the pecorino, and the flavors that it makes reminds me of the story of it. If I had to choose a Filipino dish as my food, I would choose adobo. Adobo because it was the favorite of my grandfather who had passed away in 2022. And I wish that he's really proud to see me here. And I didn't get the chance to learn how to cook chicken adobo. But one thing I ate
All right, let's give him a round of applause. So he is celebrating both of his heritages in one. I'm sure somebody here would be willing to teach you how to cook adobo. Yeah, so raise your hand if you would be willing to teach him. Okay, we see some hands here. Okay, see, everyone's supporting. Thank you so much. Magalillo, you are in your hometown. Also representing the Filipino Society of Australia. So you did have an injury before. If you could go back in time and not have had that injury that forced you to stop playing basketball, would you do it or not? And why?
Thank you for that question. My answer would be no, I wouldn't redo it again. Why? Because everything I learned through hardships and rock bottom and problems like that, it's made me who I am, my character. And as a man grounded in my roots and my passion, what I want to do is inspire everyone here that no matter what challenges you may face, no matter injuries or setbacks, that if you keep pushing and keep dreaming, you too can achieve anything. And I stand here as a man with fidelity to my purpose and my passion and my relentless pursuit, worthy of not just the title, but of the purpose behind it. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much for those 45 seconds of wisdom for everybody. Okay, so the guys have been doing such a good job. I think we have to celebrate how smart they are all tonight. And of course, for our top 11 for tonight, Manila, representing the Filipino Society of California. How do you balance your personal, student, and professional life?
Well, as somebody who came from a hard-working single mother, I learned a lot from her. I learned how to work hard. I learned how to keep going even if things aren't going your way. Sometimes my mom had 2 jobs just to put food on your table. And that for me makes me believe that anything is possible. As long as you keep working towards it and you have a goal in mind and you have your family behind you, you can reach that goal.